Well, once again, back to live action. We apologize. We were able to drop out, unfortunately. Sometimes technology doesn't really work well in 100-degree heat, but nonetheless, still with me, Randy Simpkins, the head coach for Utah Tech. Head coach, gosh, you've won national championships, been to the College World Series. Talk about the success you've had within the program and what you've been doing for the number of years you've been involved. It was the 16th year?
Yeah, so I coached here in 03 and 04. We were junior college. I coached here, came back in 09, and coached through 2020. We were Division II, and now 2021 through 2024, we're Division I. So I think I might be one of the only coaches in the country that's coached junior college D2 and D1 and never had to move.
What have you, though, from that seat to be able to get a feel for all that level and what you've been able to go through to get to D1?
You know what, we've seen a lot of growth in our athletic department, a lot of growth with our university. When we first went to a four-year school or four-year academic programs, I think they had four. They had a nursing program, an elementary ed program, a computer program, and I think a business program. Might have been, I think those were four of our first ones.
Wow.
And now we have, between all the different degrees and areas of emphasis, 60, 70, 80 different areas of emphasis.
Unbelievable.
So the growth of the university is crazy. I think we're well over 12,000 students now, and they predict it to grow even more and more and more in the coming years. They think by 2025 to 2028, we're going to be, our community, I think it was 2030, our community is going to be close to the size of Pittsburgh.
Wow.
And Pittsburgh has, I
That's
think,
amazing.
five Division I universities, and we have one, so the growth of the community, the growth of the university has been tremendous, and we love to be a part of it.
And the academic offerings, they expand with that growth, so.
It's huge, because we used to lose kids where we maybe didn't have their major or their area of emphasis.
Right.
Not anymore.
Right.
We have an exercise science program, which is very popular with our athletes, athletic training, sports medicine. So we have a ton of those, which is.
And a good reach there again from the shortstop who's been putting on a show here today.
It's her world. We're just
Mia
living in
Frias.
right now.
We're just enjoying that. We're watching the film here this afternoon.
Yeah, she's put on some nice plays for sure.
Absolutely.
So,
but the academic piece is important too, because so many. And you have sports marketing. I would, we have marketing. Or interdivisional major, where you do things like that.
We have marketing. We have business. We have excellent elementary ed. Excellent, those type of things. The nursing program, dental hygiene program. We have great programs on campus. Outdoor rec is a huge one.
Mm-hmm.
We have computer science, obviously.
Sure, obviously with technology now, there's a lot of kids that are, and even the cyber world, right?
Yeah, and when we changed to the tech, they've actually walked the walk and made the programs on campus fit that tech model. Mm-hmm. A lot of hands-on, a lot of internships, a lot of those type of things.
That's excellent.
That when we changed from Dixie State to Utah Tech, they actually changed the focus of some of our academic programs on campus to fit that technology model.
That's
which is huge.
Yeah.
If you're gonna walk the walk, you got to talk the talk. You got to walk the walk, and we've done it.
Yeah, for sure. And again, because it's so prevalent and it's so current, and if you're not current, you're something stays yesterday's news.
Yeah,
I mean, and a well-hit ball right off the barrel, a deep shot to center field. Solid hit there. You could hear that off the barrel.
Yeah, it sounded really good. Yeah, if you're not relevant academically and technologically, you're going to be definitely left behind.
Yeah. In this day and age, for certain, because the youth of today and tomorrow, they're, it's like kids today at such a young age, incredibly skilled within the technology world. It's almost as if they're wired that way. There's some additional gene that's happening out there that's adding them to this automation world and technology. It's fascinating. When I have my son who's 16, my younger son, when he was just young, it was amazing. Throw down to second is not in time, and safe at second up 60 feet. Had a good effort coming out of the pop. As I mentioned, they're so computer literate at such a young age.
Big time. We have some of our girls do some different team projects, and the things that they're able to do computer-wise and stuff like that is just tremendous.
Yeah. And that's the wave of the future, though. I mean, as much as, parents, us today, with children at this level and older parents who really haven't adopted to some of these things, our parents, if they're still around, and, it's just, it never really, some people haven't embraced it.
Yeah, and if you don't, you're just going to get left behind at some point.
At one point or another, then you're going to always be asking that question, how did I do this?
Yeah, right.
Hey, I still do it today, though. I'm not a perfectionist.
We all do a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So.
And a ball to the right side goes foul.
Yeah,
April will come back and get another crack at it. Yeah, it's just interesting. But so from an academic perspective, it really sounds like the institution is just very well versed in offerings.
Yeah, and we try to chase kids that are very good academically because we're not quite fully funded yet.
Up and down, the out's made. Mia.
Nice play.
Shortstop.
The first baseman picks her up right there.
Yeah, that's a good one. She's thanking her right there, giving her a little high five, a little pump, saying, hey, thank you for going up.
Yeah, I think we're probably the time limit.
Yeah, so that'll do it right there. So the Rogue 16U, they take this one 5-3. Well, Chris Allard with the call with Coach Randy Simpkins from Utah Tech. Coach, thank you so much for your time. I hope I have a chance to talk to you some more throughout the tournament, and love to keep you on board, and it's really insightful and really sharing the knowledge that you have and really being able to see what the future of this game holds, and hopefully some of these young ladies will have a shot at your university.
You bet. Thanks, Chris. It's always a pleasure to be here.
My pleasure. Well, this one's in the books. Sportsmanship prevails. That's the key. I'd like to thank James and Angel for doing their job behind the plate and in the field. These teams will move on. Rogue 16. Good. Congratulations to both clubs. This one's in the books. So long.